السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، نحمده ونسبحه ونقدسه على آلائه ونعمائه، ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، إلها واحدا أحدا فردا صمدا قيوما، ونشهد أن سيدنا محمدا عبده ورسوله أرسله بالهدى ودين الحق ليظهره على الدين كله. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك وترحم على محمد وآل محمد كأفضل ما صليت وسلمت وباركت وترحمت على إبراهيم وآل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. وصل اللهم وسلم على جميع الأنبياء والمرسلين والأوصياء والصديقين وعترة نبيك الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين وأصحابه المنتجبين ومن تبعهم بإحسان وإيمان إلى يوم الدين. عباد الله، أوصيكم وأوصي نفسي بتقوى الله ولزوم أمره. قال الله تبارك وتعالى في كتابه الكريم: أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم، بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. هو أنشأكم من الأرض واستعمركم فيها فاستغفروه ثم توبوا إليه إن ربي قريب مجيب. صدق الله العلي العظيم. Today I'd like to speak about how to be kind to our environment, how to protect our environment. This planet Earth is a gift from God for mankind. The greatest gift that God had bestowed on mankind is to provide them with this beautiful earth, and provided us with means of security, honorable means to live, to enjoy this life. Therefore, this land and this earth and this environment is a trust, amana, is a trust in our hands. We have to take care of it. We have to maintain it. We have to protect it. We have to defend it. We have to protect this earth from all sorts of pollutions: the water pollution, the air pollution, the soil pollution. We have to protect it and keep it clean and keep it beautiful, because we're going to go, other generations are going to come and inherit this land. So we have to leave a beautiful legacy. We should not destroy the earth. We should not destroy the environment. We should not be selfish. We should not think in terms of only ourselves, who deserve to live, to exist, to enjoy, and others have no right in that. What is happening in America, this is exactly the selfish spirit. America is the biggest pollutant on this planet Earth. Most of the pollution comes from this country. Most of the consumerism comes from this country. They don't care about others. They don't care as long as their economy is running at the expense of the environment, at the expense of this clean air. They don't care. The last president did not even acknowledge the climate change. He did not even acknowledge something called the global warming. He didn't care about that. He sees the fires, the brush fires, the forest fires, the wildfires in the West, the entire West. Now there is a fire in southern Oregon that has been running for almost 1 month and they cannot control it. These fires, these natural disasters, which is man-made, it's not natural, it's man-made, they destroy the earth. They destroy the environment. Look how our life is being affected. In some areas, the earth is boiling. It reaches, the heat reaches 130 degrees, while in other areas in the summertime they are flooded. their homes in Germany. The German chancellor says in 700 years we have not witnessed such floods in Germany. In 700 years. In Belgium, Germany, part of the Netherlands, part of China, Oman, in the Gulf, Persian Gulf, and other areas. The humans are paying the price. And we are responsible for that. When I say we, not you people of ICOC. I mean the mankind, the humans, are responsible for this destruction. Sallu ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. So we have a responsibility, my friends, mu'mineen, my brothers, my sisters. We have a responsibility of keeping the earth clean, protecting the earth. You are a citizen. You are one of the citizens. You are one among 7 billion people who live here. We have a responsibility for the rest of our life. How long we want to stay? How long more? We are going to stay 10 more years, 15 more years, 20 more years, 50 more years. We have a responsibility of keeping our environment clean, contributing to protecting the earth. Keep it clean, keep it nice. And therefore, I'm saying this to the elders and also the youngers who hear me, the youngers, our children, our beloved children. This is my advice. We have to conserve water. Our state, the state of California, the golden state of California, is experiencing severe droughts, not normal, severe. You've seen, we had no rain, even in the winter, a couple of times. So we have to conserve water. We, the Muslims, have to be the pioneers, the leaders, the models, the examples, the role models for others. Teach your children at home, when you use the shower, cut back on the amount of water you spend in the shower. If your shower takes 15 minutes, make it 7 minutes. If it takes 10 minutes, make it 5 minutes. You don't have to stand underneath the Niagara Falls all the times. When you go to Niagara Falls, enjoy there. But this is not Niagara Falls. You have to conserve water. When you irrigate your backyard, your front yard, cut back on that. Cut back. The water is a gift from God, and we are facing real situation. We are facing real shortages of water in this country, in this state, in Southern California. So we have to take care of that. We have to be aware. We cannot be reckless or careless. We have to take actions. Tell your wife and your kids. Tell your husband and your kids today. From now on, water is not free. Water is not free. Water has a price. Even if the city tells you use water, you say, no, my religion, my Prophet Muhammad says, no, don't waste water. Don't do israf. The Prophet says, even if you are standing on a raging river, when you do wudu or ghusl, be careful. Don't waste water. Even if you are standing on a raging river, don't waste the water, because you have to share it with others, with other creatures, with other human beings. Same thing, my friends. Conservation when it comes to electricity and power. Do you know that in some countries, right now that I am talking to you, I've been to these countries, I just came from these countries. They don't have electricity, they don't have AC, and the temperature in the centigrade is 55, corresponds to 135 Fahrenheit. It's an oven. When you land at that airport, as if you have entered an oven. And people don't have electricity, but we take electricity for granted. We take it for granted. Our kids, they never turn off the electricity. They never turn off the lights or the AC or the fan or whatever they use. They only learn, their parents, they teach them to learn to turn on, but they don't teach them to turn off. This is not good. Teach your kids, yourself, you are a leader. You as a mother, you as a father, you have to be a teacher, a leader, a role model, an example for your kids. If you teach them and if you practice it yourself and teach them that, even if you leave your room, going to the bathroom for 2 minutes, turn it off. Turn it off. You have to conserve. No need, sometimes no need for lights. No need. Now these lights are too much. We have this natural light here. Why are we using these lights? No need for that. No need to waste energy. We need this energy. We need it, my friends. Yallah, mashallah, only today. Tomorrow it's on again. Yeah. So we have to know how to preserve, because this energy has a price. Not only the bill that you receive from Edison, a high bill. No. It destroys the climate, destroys the atmosphere, it destroys the earth, it destroys the environment. The other generations, the next generations are going to pay the price. And God knows what summer we're going to face this year, what wildfires we're going to have when Santa Ana winds begin. Only God knows. So we have to be very conscious. And we have to take care of our home. This earth is our home. وَاسْتَعْمَرَكُمْ فِيهَا. One of the most beautiful verses in the Quran, هُوَ أَنْشَأَكُمْ مِنَ الْأَرْضِ. He brought you forth from this earth. وَاسْتَعْمَرَكُمْ فِيهَا. And He settled you therein. He wants you to build this earth, not to destroy it, to take care of it. Even, my friends, when it comes to the usage of gas, nowadays, there are some vehicles, means of transportation that are running on electricity. Electric cars. Try to switch. If you can, if you afford, if you have the money, the means, try to use less gas. Less gas. And try to switch to a clean energy. We have to be the leaders. Why our state is called Golden? Golden California, Golden State. Why? In what? Golden in what? If we have a drought, if we have shortage of energy, okay? If now farmers in San Joaquin Valley do not have the money to irrigate, do not have money to buy the water is so expensive. The price of these produce and fruits, go and check it out in the supermarket. It's going up day by day. Why we are golden anymore? We are not golden. We shouldn't be golden. If we want to keep the golden state, we have to do golden and work golden and be more responsible and be more careful and be more thoughtful and protective. Sometimes you have to carpool. Sometimes you have to use public transportation. If you can use the public transportation, leave your car, don't use it. If 3 people can share or 4 people can share a car going to the work or going elsewhere, let's share. This is a culture, this is the Islamic culture, these are Islamic concepts. Don't just think of yourself. Some people are selfish. They don't care about what happened to their backyard, to their home, to their state, to their environment, to their country. They don't care. They are here to milk America, to exploit this country. We should not do that. God brought us to a country where there is peace, where there is some sort of human rights. Human rights are somehow protected compared to where we live, compared to the East, compared to the Middle East. Then we have to protect this country. We should not milk it. We should not exploit this country. We should strengthen it. Muslims in this country have a responsibility of making America more beautiful and more secure and more powerful and more beautiful. So this is what we should do. We have to reduce the carbon emission and try to eliminate the global warming if we can. I don't know whether we can, but we have to participate. We have to participate. And as I said, my friends, my last point, we live in a country, in a society, in a culture of consumerism. Go to any supermarket. How many types of drinks you find? How many? Thousands, really thousands, literally thousands. Whereas in other countries, they don't have that and they still survive and they are healthy. In fact, they are more healthier than us. Many of these drinks are useless, are bad. Bad for your health, bad for your children's health. Teach them to drink water. Water is good. This one. Use this one. Whether this is Kirkland or others, whatever it is. Let them use water. Let them use water. So let's not depend, let's not be carried out with others. Go to the supermarket and blindly close your eyes and just pick up from the shelves and fill your cart and then you go to the cashier. Many of these things, believe me, you don't need them. You don't need them. Whether it is food, drink, clothing, shoes. Today, go to your son's room, if he's a teenager, and check out and see how many pairs of shoes your son and your daughter have in their room, in their closet. Go check out and take a picture and send it to me. This is unnecessary. It would not increase our happiness, believe me. You would not be more happy if you have more shoes. You will be more happy if you have more brain, more self-control. That will make you happier. Qana'a. Qana'a makes you more happier in this life. So we should not contribute into this wastage. You know how much the average of every family in America wastes on food? Food spoilage, the one that they throw in the trash. The food that is being thrown, good food, fresh food, being thrown in the trash. Do you know how much is it? The average every year per family? $1,000 American. Every family. They spoil $1,000 American on food which is edible. They can either share it with others, or they can eat it the following day. But they throw it in the trash. Your son goes and he buys something, fast food, and it is fries, French fries. He eats 20% of it, 30%, 70% is in the trash. This is a responsibility. Kulu washrabu wa la tusrifu. Stay away from israf, excessiveness. Because God cannot wait longer. God gives us the story of Saba, which was a big empire in the Quran. لَقَدْ كَانَ لِسَبَإٍ فِي مَسْكَنِهِمْ آيَةٌ. They did exactly what the Americans are doing today. Part of the food they eat, the other part, they throw it. They throw it in the trash. God says, we destroyed them. We destroyed them. We have to be careful. It's a responsibility. Teach your children that yes, we do have money. We can buy everything with this money, but we have to be responsible with our money. I have seen even sometimes in some religious circles, religious homes, religious mosques, some people drink, especially the kids, they drink half of this bottle, the rest they throw it away. Don't do this. Do not do this, my friend. Teach your children to finish it up. Don't leave any drops in the bottle. Don't. This is wastage. This is israf. Teach them. We have to teach this culture. We have to teach this culture to our children. Islam is not only seen as Ya Hussein, and Salat and Siyam. Islam is being responsible, being thoughtful, not to waste the gift that God has given us. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. وَالْعَصْرِ إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر وصلى الله وسلم على سيدنا محمد وأهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. نحمده ونسبحه ونقدسه على آلائه ونعمائه ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأن سيدنا محمدا عبده ورسوله أرسله بالهدى ودين الحق ليظهره على الدين كله. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك وترحم على محمد وآل محمد كأفضل ما صليت وسلمت وباركت وترحمت على إبراهيم وآل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. وصل اللهم وسلم على خلفاء نبيك وأوصيائه وأهل بيته وأحبته علي أمير المؤمنين وقائد الغر المحجلين وعلى البضعة الطاهرة فاطمة الزهراء سيدة نساء العالمين، وعلى سبطي نبي الرحمة وسيدي شباب أهل الجنة الحسن والحسين عليهما السلام، وعلى علي بن الحسين ومحمد بن علي وجعفر بن محمد وموسى بن جعفر وعلي بن موسى ومحمد بن علي وعلي بن محمد والحسن بن علي والخلف الهادي المهدي، عجل الله تعالى فرجه وسهل مخرجه وجعلنا من أنصاره وأعوانه. عباد الله، أوصيكم وأوصي نفسي بتقوى الله ولزوم أمره. روي عن مولانا أمير المؤمنين عليه الصلاة والسلام أنه قال: أوصيكم بتقوى الله ونظم أمركم. I command you and I advise you and remind you of God-fearing, being conscious of God, and organizing your life. Organizing your life. Some communities, when it comes to salat and siyam, they are good. When it comes to ziyarah, they are good. When it comes to latmiya, they are good. Azadari, they are excellent, number one. But when it comes to organization, they are not good. They are not good. Whereas Amir al-Mu'mineen, the commander of the faithful, the commander of the faithfuls, say, I want you to take care of your life and organize your life. نظم أمركم. This is one of the fundamentals of Islam. When your life is disorganized, you are not a good Muslim. You cannot achieve your goals in this life. When your life is always messy, always upside down, you cannot concentrate, you cannot focus, you cannot raise your children, you cannot produce, you cannot even get closer to God. Therefore, this ta'aleem and this education has to begin at home, a home. The home is the first school. Then after that, the public school. First, the home. Parents have to be examples, good examples, more responsible in teaching their children an-nizam, organization, being clean and being organized. A messy father, a messy mother cannot produce good children, I promise you. When they are in a big mess, they cannot raise their children being organized and being productive. So begin with your homes. Even if your homes are one-bedroom apartment, it doesn't matter. Even if your house is a small apartment, small flat, whatever it is, old, it doesn't matter, but it has to be number one in cleanliness. An-nadhafatul iman. Our Prophet emphasizes that Iman, the spirit of Iman, is a cleanliness. An-nadhafatul, not min al-iman, an-nadhafatul iman. The true faith is when you are clean. You can have your room small, your house is small, your car is small, but it is clean, it's fresh. When someone comes, he enjoys the furniture, enjoys the cleanliness, enjoys the smell, enjoys everything. So our homes should not be always smell chicken curry. This is not good. This is not good. That would not help you to focus on your ibadah. If some of the Islamic centers, when you enter from the door, smells terrible, then you cannot focus on the ibadah. And I've seen that. I'm not speaking out of, nowhere. I've been to many. This is why I am here for 25 years, and my first priority is nadafa, cleanliness. Clean air, fresh air, beauty. This is the masjid. إِنَّمَا يَعْمُرُ مَسَاجِدَ اللَّهِ. When you build the masjid, not just you put the bricks together, you keep it always clean. The carpet has to be clean. The carpet should not smell. And if it is a smell, then this is the responsibility of people who run the masjid. Everything has to be fresh and clean. In a hadith of Imam al-Sadiq, someone asks him, if I don't find a mosque, should I go to a nearby church to perform my prayers? Imam al-Sadiq says, indeed, go, because I've seen some of these churches are very beautiful. Imam al-Sadiq says, 1400 years ago. 1400 years ago. And in the Middle East, not in America, not in Europe. Imam al-Sadiq says, I've seen some of them. They are inspiring. Why inspiring? Not because of the image of Jesus there, no. Definitely, not because of the cross, because of the cleanliness. The atmosphere of peace, quiet, peaceful, and beautiful becomes inspiring. Therefore, teach your children, my friends. Teach them before they leave their room in the morning to make the bed. If someone comes to you asking for your daughter's hand, he wants to marry your daughter, don't tell him yes or no. Before going and checking out on his bedroom. I'm serious. Tell him I want to come. Of course, make a surprise visit. Make a surprise visit. Go immediately to his bedroom. If his bedroom is beautiful, clean, then say yes to him. If not, I don't care. If he's a graduate of Stanford, Harvard, don't destroy your daughter's life. Why? Because psychologists say the bedroom in our homes, it is a miniature. Did I say it right? Ahsan, say it right. It's a representation of our life. If your bedroom is neat, clean, tidy, beautiful, fresh, your life is fresh and organized. If your bedroom is a mess, then this is a reflection that your entire life, including your marital life, is a mess. Believe me. Believe me. So when you wake up in the morning, if you are parents, the father and the mother, they hold the sheets from two ends. If you still sleep together, yani, alhamdulillah. So make the bed, okay? And teach your children. Because if a mother yells at her child to make up his bed, and she doesn't do that, he would not listen to her. We are teachers. We are examples. We are role models. Teach your children also to vacuum. It's not aib. In some Arab and Muslim countries, they think the house chores is only dedicated. God says in the Quran, this is the women's work, the mother's work, the daughter's work. Nowhere in the Quran God says your mother, your sister, your wife has always to vacuum, has always to wash the dishes, has always to do the laundry. Nowhere. Has always to take out the trash. Nowhere. This is what we created. We, the patriarch society, the society that is run and controlled by men. These are misperceptions. So teach your children, especially the boys, because they're going to establish a family later on. They're going to be fathers later on. Teach them to vacuum, to clean, to do the dishes, to help their mothers. Because if they don't learn these things at home, tomorrow their marriage is going to be a disaster. I am telling you. Don't go and propose to the people's daughter for your son who's irresponsible, who cannot even take care of his own bedroom, who cannot even pick up his dirty socks from the floor, or when he, his underwear, his pants, his shorts, he doesn't pick it up from the floor. This is not going to be a responsible father. He's not going to sustain your daughter tomorrow. He's not going to spend on your daughter. He's not going to take care of her emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically. He's not. He's going to abandon your daughter. Teach them today. Prepare them for marriage. Prepare them for responsibility. Even if you are rich and you can afford servants and maids coming to your house, teach your children to work at home. Teach them to work at home. Sometimes the work at home, it's a source of strength and inspiration. This is how I see it. When I do the dishes, they tell me, no, say it. No, we have this one. I say, I'm enjoying this. It's not a burden. In fact, I prepare these lectures when I do the dishes. That's my best time. Because there are no more calls on divorce and this and that. Nobody is disrupting. You can focus. And you do the dishes, alhamdulillah. We have to teach our children. This is Islam. Islam, when you are a good father, good parenting, good children, beautiful homes, clean homes, organized homes. When someone comes to your house, before you invite him to Islam and show him the Quran and the books on Islam, when he sees your house, he says, wow, those people are true. Those people are beautiful. When your home is beautiful, it means your heart is beautiful too. Your intention is beautiful too. We should take care of these things in America. Now that we are not living in the Middle East anymore, we should take care of these things and inspire our children by being more thoughtful and more responsible, inshallah. My friends, next Thursday, this coming Thursday, the 29th, inshallah, we celebrate the Eid al-Ghadir al-Aghar with a speech by His Eminence Samahat Sayyid Hussein Al-Qazwini. So the day of Ghadir is Wednesday, of course. The night of Ghadir is Tuesday night. The eve of Ghadir is Tuesday night. The day of Ghadir is Wednesday. And the celebration is going to be on Thursday. So inshallah, invite after Salat al-Maghrib wal-Isha, invite your friends, your family members to attend. We're going to have a very short program. Not due to COVID, we are not going to prolong it. Only one speech after the Salat, inshallah. And also Muharram, we're going to begin this year in person, inshallah, God willing, on August 9th, inshallah. Monday, August 9th will be the eve of 1st of Muharram 1443. And Sayyid Ja'far Al-Qazwini is going to give the lectures only in English this year. We are not going to have Farsi again because we have to shorten the program and we cannot stay longer in a closed place, inshallah. اللهم اغفر للمؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات تابع اللهم بيننا وبينهم بالخيرات إنك مجيب الدعوات إنك غافر الخطيئات إنك ماحي السيئات وجاعلها حسنات إنك على كل شيء قدير اللهم من على مرضانا بالشفاء والعافية والصحة والسلامة يا أرحم الراحمين وعجل في فرج إمامنا وسيدنا صاحب العصر والزمان وإلى أرواح المؤمنين والمؤمنات وإلى روح المرحوم الحاج عبد العزيز أحمد حياة ثواب الفاتحة مع الصلاة على محمد